Hello, my name is Ann Watkins. I'm a graduate student at Grand Canyon University. I'm currently taking EDU 525 with Professor Willie Hinsey. This video is my professional disposition self-assessment. What dispositions do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? I would say the dispositions that I possess that will help me be a successful teacher include high expectations, respect for the diversity of others, fairness, professional conduct, honesty, advocacy, and dedication. What dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? Provide an example of how you plan to uphold these dispositions in the classroom. I feel like dispositions I could really work on would include curiosity and reflection. I feel these are two aspects I struggle with, making time to reflect on things and allowing myself to observe and ask questions of other colleagues. I also feel like I'm not very good at challenging students. I work in an environment where this is a hard thing to uphold, but would like to think if given the situation in a generalized education classroom, it would be different. An example of how I would uphold reflection would be making sure I allow time for myself to not only reflect on my own work, but observe and collaborate with colleagues and ask questions when I encounter unfamiliar situations. An example of how I would uphold curiosity in the classroom as a teacher would be to give children a challenge and incorporate broad topics to venture out of their comfort zone. How do the dispositions demonstrate your ability to understand other cultures, genders, and learning differences to build stronger relationships with students and families? How do potential biases affect teaching? I feel like the disposition demonstrates my ability to understand diverse situations because I try to seek out each child's highlights and allow it to shine bright, and my strong dispositions help me do that. By doing this, I can ensure each child experiences the best learning environment. I do feel like personal biases will affect teaching and how I will look at situations, but I feel I am a very open-minded person and don't get wrapped up too much with past experiences, allowing me to look at each individual as a new encounter regardless of similarities to past encounters. How do you anticipate using feedback from your annual performance evaluations, observations, and data on student performance to adjust your disposition and teaching practices to benefit learning? I feel like I would use feedback in a way to help better my performance regardless of what is in the evaluation. Everyone has room to improve on something, and I hope to be a great teacher, but know that will take trial and error before I fully get to where I would like to be as a teacher. Everything is a learning experience, even after many years. I feel like I would enjoy getting all of the feedback and data to help ensure I'm creating the best environment for my students, and sometimes the best thing to make positive change is an outside perspective. Thank you for listening to my professional personal disposition self-assessment.